Howdy, folks. My name is Marty Rathbun, former number 2 man in the Church of Scientology. I used to be a very important man, and I personally still think I'm a very important man. And my wife, my kids, my mom, my dad, my mom, they don't think I'm important. They don't think I should be talking about the church. I think I have a right to. That's why we're going on tonight, folks. I think Monique, since my last, Monique won't talk to me. Monique, my wife, she filed for a divorce. She wants my money. She wants the kids. She wants the house. She wants all my money. Well, not all my money, but most of my money. She wants the house. And I don't think it's right, folks. I'm not getting the respect that I need. I'm not getting the respect from the church. David said I'm not allowed in the church after what I did. And I'm not getting the respect. I'm not getting callbacks from Mike Rinder. I'm not even getting callbacks from the bad guys like Aaron Levin Smith. I'm not getting callbacks from anyone, folks. Not even Jeffrey Augustine or Dodge. Hey, Jenny, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Oh, driving home from work. Thank you very much, Jenny. Jenny's always a great supporter. It's always great to see Jenny. Jenny's been with us from the beginning, folks. Hope you have a good drive home and get some rest, Jenny. Yeah, David said he doesn't want to see my face in the church, and he said it was part of the deal. Hey, Dave, thanks for joining us. And like I said, Monique's asking for a divorce, and she said she's sick of my whining. And I told her I have a right to whine. I have a right to speak my mind. And she said I wasn't a man. And she asked me. This is the thing, folks. This is her statement to me. She asked me, Monique Rathbun, my wife, asked me what kind of man I am. Now, what kind of woman would ask a man what kind of man they are? All right? She knows what kind of man I am. I was a former number 2. Okay? And let's see anyone else get the former number 2. All right? I should have been number 1. And like I said, folks, on the last live, I made David everything he was. He was assistant. Not even cameraman, folks. He was assistant cameraman doing B-roll for L. Ron Hubbard. Okay? And he never even met L. Ron. Okay? So, I think I have... See, folks, I made David who he is. Okay? I made Tom Cruise who he is. Okay? I made John Travolta who he is. He'd be nothing without me. You would never even got Welcome Back, Kotter. And that's just a fact. That's just a fact. Anyone will back me up on that, folks. I don't have to take this abuse. I was a former number 2. Very important man. I don't have to take this nonsense. And that's just the way it is, folks. And you guys believe me. And that's why we have to put a stop to this nonsense, folks. And, you know, you can't go around believing people like Aaron Smith-Levin, Mitch Brisker. Okay? You believe me. If you want information, you just inbox me. Okay? Marty Rathbun, number 2 man. I made that church what it was, and they turned on me. I tried to be a good husband. I guess I should have stayed home more and spent time with the family, but that's just not what happened, folks. Sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to work out, folks, and you got to pick up the pieces from there. And that's what I'm going to have to do, okay? So I appreciate your support. I appreciate your help. There's not really much to say. There's not really much left to do. And now, when I call David, I can't even call him directly. I can't even call David's secretary. I have to call the secretary to the secretary of Dave Miscavige. And thanks, David, but I did not get a sandwich from Monique. She said that was the final straw, and she had me served, folks. She had me served. She's going to take most of my money. Which is very sad, folks. And, I hope she comes to her senses. And I know you guys hope she comes to her senses too. Okay? Because there's not a lot of men like me, folks. Okay? I think we can conclude immediately that I'm a good seed. I appreciate your help and support, folks. Getting Monique back. And thank you. Yeah, no luck on the sandwich yet. I'm getting sick of making my own sandwiches, folks. It's a lot of work, I'll tell you that. Pretty much, I have to do everything around here, okay? And, Monique's supposed to be waiting on me. I'm not supposed to be waiting on her. I'm not a nursemaid, folks, okay? I'm supposed to be a man. I'm not treated like a man around the house. Monique knows I can't go to a regular 9-to-5 job. I have limited skills. It's not my fault. It's the church's fault, folks. And I've tried to get jobs, folks, but they use the PR on me, folks, and I can't do it. I appreciate you guys being here. I am grateful, folks. So what's going on with you guys tonight, huh? Johnny said she's driving home. What are you up to, David? Anything good? I don't ask for much, folks. The man shouldn't have to make his own sandwich. We're only going to be on a few more minutes, folks. It's getting late, or it's early in Jenny's case. Just gaming. That's cool. It's good to hear, David. Everyone should do what they want to do in life. I appreciate you guys being here with me. Sometimes it's hard to be alone when the wife won't talk to you. Kids won't talk to me. Okay? No one's taking my calls. Okay? And, we had the lawsuit. We lost the lawsuit against the church, folks. So I'm at a stage where I don't really know what's left to do. Okay? And it feels like I'm not in the church, but I'm not out of the church. And it's a bad feeling. It's a lonely feeling, folks. The Scientologists refuse to talk to me, and the non-Scientologists refuse to talk to me. Sometimes it's good to just hear a friend's voice, folks. David said, I'm not capable of having any friendships. David tore me down, folks. And that's just not fair. And after I built him up, made him everything he is, did his bidding for over 33 years, folks. Covered for Mike Render for 33 years. This is what has become of my life. It's just sad. They're throwing up all that gorilla dust in the church, saying I'm a bad guy when really I'm not a bad guy. And even the former Scientologists say, what's Marty doing? You know what I mean? And is he in the church? Is he not in the church? What's he doing? Nobody knows. Yeah, I will. I will, Jenny. I will. I'll give him some money, and maybe that'll help. That's. I got the checks coming in. They're not as big as people think, folks. But that's true. Trying to think what else is going on before we call this quits, folks. Maybe we'll try to get back on the road this weekend. We'll see what's going on. Tomorrow's a tight day. Maybe Saturday, Sunday. I don't know, folks. Like I said, I can't think of anything else going on, so we'll probably have to just let you go here. If anyone has any thoughts, any final thoughts here, or anything else we could talk about, but we'll probably just wrap it up. Appreciate you guys being here, Jenny and David. Hope you have a great night. I'll see you very soon. Thanks, guys. Drive safe, Jenny. Bye.